Well,
Moss coming to Fortnite. I saw that shit when I was playing earlier.
yeah, that's the word on the streets. Fortnite about to get that young FAMAS action. But I guess people were talking about how it's they don't see the point of it being in there. But I'm like, dude, we could have three different versions of like an assault rifle. Then we could have two different versions of a burst. Like you have the regular burst that goes from common to rare. Then you have uh no, you have the SAR that goes from common to rare, and then you got the Scar. Now you have the burst that can go common to rare. Now you have the FAMAS. It's an equal balance, bro. What's happening, D? I don't see the problem with it.
I mean, like I said, as long as I ain't gotta pay for it.
Exactly. As long as they keep making this shit free, they ain't gonna hear no complaints from me. Bars. That game is just excellent.
The homies got a dub earlier today. So it's just
Hey, what's happening, Cheesy Bean? The layout clean. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. You feel me? But the funny thing is, I finally got a win with my little brother yesterday. That's a video I recently uploaded. That shit took us forever. Like, we always get top 10. Actually, we always get from like maybe, top 10 and up every time. And we just either get bodied or hoed or bodied and hoed at the same damn time. It just happens like that. Kind of sucks. But before we get the podcast fully started, let me go ahead and make this announcement because I'm actually going to drop a video on this later today anyways. For all the people who are sub to everybody in the podcast and whatnot, we do appreciate it, but I must let y'all know this. Hitting that sub button does not do as much anymore as far as you getting notifications of when we upload. So when you initially, back in the day, used to click it, you always get a notification when we upload videos, shit like that. Now they made it so where you had to click it that way. You have notifications on and always on, and you get notifications always. It was either always, sometimes, or rarely. Now you need to click that notification. Make sure you have it on always and all of the time. Like at any time of the day, you'll get a notification of when we upload the video at said time. Otherwise, you're not going to get that notification. You're going to be completely lost and be like, why have you been uploading? And then I'm gonna be like, bro, I uploaded like 5 videos this entire week. Like, come on now. So make sure y'all check your subscription settings and shit like that to all your favorite content creators. Hopefully, I'm one of them. So go ahead and hit that bitch. Hopefully, the homie Eric and Biggie's one of them too. So make sure.
Uploaded twice today.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go ahead and click that sub button. Make sure you have it on always at all times or whatever the verbiage of that shit is. Just make sure you have your shit on, always get notifications.
You gotta go into your YouTube settings to do that shit.
I think once you click the notification bell, it like pops up, and then you should be all right from there. Like I said, I'll make a video and show everybody just so y'all know what's really going down. YouTube out here trying to stunt your boy, bro. But anyway, fuck all that. This is Run Those Games podcast, episode 14. We ain't got the whole team, but we got the damn starting 2 right now. We got the homie Eric with me. Biggie, as usual, is out there making that money. So shout out to the homie Biggie. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Run Those Games, and let's get into it.
All right. Well, first things first order of business is Rage 2. Now, this is one of the Bethesda games that I guess it has a select audience that a few people know about, but it's not known by the masses, at least by my standards. Because when I ask people at work who actually game about Rage, like, yeah, I heard of it, but I never played it. But Rage, to me, in my humble opinion, looks like a game that is literally just, what's like Mad Max-ish. Like, you just go around destroying shit and doesn't have too much of a sense of purpose. And that's just because I didn't play this. It's just me on the outside looking in. So, they recently released a trailer about it. You've probably seen commercials and shit like that, whenever you watch a YouTube video. But they released an official gameplay trailer, which is about 1 minute and 51 seconds long. Now, this gameplay trailer is nothing phenomenal. It's usually like it doesn't have like the full HUD or what's really going on. It's just kind of showing you shit. So let's go ahead and pull this thing up, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, and there we
go. I watched the trailer this morning. Like, I've never heard of the game. I didn't even know there was a part 1.
I've seen it.
It looks like Mad Max and freaking Left 4 Dead trying to combine or some shit.
I mean, as long as it's fun, that's what it really boils down to. As long as the game is fun, I ain't gonna complain too much. There was no one left alive to tell you no.
It'd like to be a cool little co-op, you know, experience. But
if you wanted something bad enough,
yeah. I mean, it kind of reminds me, like, just like how goofy the people are. It kind of reminds me of like Borderlands a little bit.
Sanity rules.
Or that game Loadout.
Don't remember that one. Hold up. I ain't finna get no damn copyright strike off that shit. Nope. But yeah, this game looks interesting. Hopefully it actually does have co-op, like online co-op or some type of shit where I can invite my friends so we can play and shit like that. I mean, why it's open world, and if there's one thing Bethesda does do right, is open world games. So I trust them on that front. I just want to know, like, the longevity of the game and how much fun is the game. To somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all have ever played Rage and how good it is, because I've seen it multiple times at GameStops and shit like that, back when I used to, you know, go there and buy all my games. And I always thought about picking it up, but I don't know, something about it just kind of turned me off from it. It was maybe because I didn't know too much about it. It might have been the art style. I don't know. It just seemed very just, I don't want to say out there, but it just didn't seem like my type of game. So
it basically looks like a pick up and play.
Yeah, like it looks like a simple game that you can just turn your brain off and have fun with it. Which, yet again, I'm all for. But I just need to know, like, what's the whole point? Oh, shout out to Red Kuma for joining the Z Squad. I appreciate you. But I just need to know, like, what is that game really about, though? Because when I hear Rage, I think a game's going to piss me off, or a game that's kind of insane, which it does look insane. But I don't have anything else aside from just that trailer and the one other thing they released with it, the little announcement thing, or like the shit that you see and watch other videos of ads. Like, I don't know too much about Rage, but I will keep my eye on it as a game that, you know, I might just want to play for shits and giggles. So go ahead and keep your eye on that.
Is it a free game?
No, it's not free. It's Bethesda. That shit gonna cost.
It should be a free game, like a free downloadable or something.
Well, hopefully they have a what's that shit? A beta. Hopefully they have a beta, because then I'll definitely get that bitch tried.
I don't see myself paying for something like that.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm not gonna completely turn it off, but I'm gonna
like, what was
definitely
that game?
try it.
Killing Floor with Killing Floor 2?
Killing Floor's fire.
I'm glad I didn't pay for that. That's all I'm gonna say on that one.
At least it went free to play. And the only bad thing about Killing Floor was that, like, it kind of got old fast. Like, once you figured out how to play it and how to move, you kind of started beating the levels like fast as shit. Like, it should have had some type of varying. I guess it does have a difficulty, but it should have had more levels and, like, kind of more things to do, like more of a purpose. Like, Killing Floor is like Left 4 Dead without the story. And just a boss that kind of pisses you off. Not to mention, it should have had a more variety of bosses in Killing Floor. But that was Rage 2. Let me know in the chat what y'all think about Rage. I've never played that game. I've heard of it, but it's never been on my radar of a game to play. It always came out, or it was always around when I was looking for something else, whether it be Skyrim, whether it be a Call of Duty, a 2K, fighting game. Like, it was always around games that, like, I had a purpose of looking for a specific game, and it was just there, and I just looked at it like, oh, Rage, whatever, and I keep it moving. But on to the next matter at hand. As we all well know, that E3 is next month, not month, month, M-O-M-F, month. Walmart has apparently spoiled some E3 announcements and shit of that sort by pre-releasing announcements for games that were coming out. One of those games was Rage 2. I think it even released The Last of Us. Was another one was like
New Borderlands.
Borderlands, Gears of War. Like, they basically kind of took some of the hype away from E3. And I don't know how you feel about that, Eric.
To be honest with you, in my opinion, that's just me. Walmart didn't do shit. They didn't take any way of the hype, because you are expecting these games to come out, and that's the reason you go to E3, to see the exclusivity of these games.
To confirm it, basically.
Walmart didn't spoil nothing for me. When a new pair of Jordans drop, you know them shoes are coming. You're gonna go get them because you want them. Like, if this spoils it for you in any kind of way, like anybody, then I don't know what to tell you, because like this is what we want to see Last of Us 2. We want to see a new Borderlands or whatever else, Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3. We want to see this. Like, how is Walmart spoiling it when we can go on YouTube and look it up E3 and then they'll be like Kingdom Hearts, this Kingdom Hearts be at E3 and Resident Evil 2 remake. We want to go there to see this stuff. That's why we watch the conferences, to see these unveilings. So I don't understand how it's spoiling anything.
Word. Well, I can understand the disappointment because not everybody is fully aware of it. If anything is like set in stone, because we've been talking about a Borderlands 3 for how long? Hold up, I got the damn poster in my room. September 18th was when Borderlands 2 came out, and that was like when I was barely out of high school, I think. So that was like 5 to 4 years ago, right? As for Kingdom Hearts and Last of Us, we know the position's coming, but I will say that Walmart, you got to be more careful. You got to be more careful, because this is the problem that could happen, right? You got your little child, your little Timmy Woohoo or whatever, right? He goes on Walmart for whatever odd reason, or he sees you on Walmart looking at games that he might want for Christmas later that year or his birthday that's coming up, and he sees that and he wants it, and then he finds out that, because E3 is infamous at this point for showing us trailers and shit for games that don't come out 2 to 3 years later, right? Who knows that they release this shit, and then next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, well, Rage 2 is coming out 2019, and this is coming out 2019, shit like that. That could cause a problem. What's happening, Dante? But I will say, I do kind of agree with Eric. I mean, for the most part, if you're into gaming culture, like really into like how we all are, then you kind of seen the shit coming for E3. You know that we're going to see Last of Us. You know we're going to see Kingdom Hearts. As for Rage 2...
It's just like when IGN gets like, a game early and they put the first 10, 20 minutes out of it. Is that going to spoil the game for you? Or if it's a game you really want to play, you still going to get it?
I say the difference between that and Walmart is that you have the choice to click that shit. Like, you have the choice to watch the video. Whereas Walmart, you can just be looking up shit. And Walmart recommends shit. So, I would say for games that, if you're like into game culture, this doesn't spoil much. But if you're like really trying to figure out what you want to get, then you see this and you find out it comes like a year later, it could be heartbreaking. But I don't think it's that big of a deal per se. I mean, nothing is set in stone for the most part. Like Eric said, we watch E3 just to get confirmation for the most part. Like, okay, this game's coming up today. I mean, this year, next month, whatever. I would just say for future reference, because GameStop, Amazon did this shit with 2. It put Kingdom Hearts as a release for like May 22nd, 2017, a few years back. And that shit obviously didn't come out. But I would just tell these damn websites just to stop doing that unless you have something set in stone.
False information, that's one thing. But I'm dying for The Last of Us 2. Like, Days Gone, Kingdom Hearts, and etc. Walmart putting them up on a list as, coming soon is not going to spoil anything for me. It's not going to kill my excitement at all.
I mean, to me, that's just selling me false dreams, though, because I ain't trying to see no damn coming soon. I need to see a full goddamn date. I mean, I'm still mad at Square Enix for just giving me a release season. I like my food season, not my release dates, goddammit.
I'm like, when they hit us with when he finally dropped the official Kingdom Hearts trailer, that shit said fall or coming 2018.
That I'm still mad about that. I'm still mad about that. But yeah, so
I saw 2018. We in 2018. They push it back. They push it back. If they don't, they don't.
If they push this shit back another damn year, I'm going to I might give up on it the same way people gave up on Half-Life 3. Like, I've been waiting for this damn game for double-digit years now. Double fucking digit, and had to deal with pushback after pushback after pushback after pushback. And the one that I understood was they had to change the engine for the newer software or whatever, right? Okay, I get that. But then I remember I read this article that was talking about how Kingdom Hearts might have future DLC, like future worlds and shit like that, and that might have been one of the reasons why they pushed it back. I'm like, don't you do that shit. Kingdom Hearts ain't never had DLC, fam. Don't start now. Kiss my entire black ass with that DLC shit.
DLC is kind of the new thing. It's nothing for them to pad their pockets. And my thing is, I rather if Kingdom Hearts comes out another we gotta wait another 2 years. A great game, I'm willing to wait because it doesn't matter. You're gonna wait regardless. that we can do about it. There's nothing the community can yell about it. They yell about it and they want to rush the game. Then we get a flawed game. Then we still be pissed.
I'm just saying they can push back these balls in their jaws. God damn it! Just stop releasing shit. Don't tell me nothing until you get a confirmed release date when the game's gonna be done. Just go MIA and pull a Beyonce on us. Release the game out of nowhere. That'd be some great shit. You go to imagine that shit. You go to GameStop one day, or you're on your PlayStation, which is how I get games. Yeah, and you just see it sitting there. Nigga, look, I lose my mind. I probably wouldn't even tell nobody online about that shit. Honestly, I'm trying to keep that shit a secret. I'd fuck around and buy 4 copies, but anyway, NBA Playgrounds 2. Now we talked about this, I think, in podcast 8 or 9 actually, but as time is winding down towards the release date, which is May 22nd, which is next Tuesday, actually. And of course, you know I'm getting that shit. But, NBA Play... You had to say it like that. Well, hey, bro. But, it comes out next Tuesday. And here's my thing about NBA Playgrounds. Now, I've talked about, you know, what they need to have, what I want to see, etc., etc. It seems for the most part that they've actually listened to the community and what people have been saying in these videos and articles and things like that. Because, tell me why this game is going to have dedicated servers, but Call of Duty doesn't yet.
Because they probably care about their consumers and the way their game runs.
Bruh, like, NBA Playground. Matter of fact, let me find I need to find that one more time.
I don't give 2 damns about. Do we even have to go into this?
Yes, we got to talk about it.
I'm surprised they invited the Marker J to the Black Ops 4.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to find the damn trailer where it actually talks about it, but the game literally has dedicated servers. Ah, here we go, found it. Now that's bullshit. Tell me about it. Like, look at this shit. The game is going to feature like a 4-player online, so you can have all y'all control like 1 player each or whatever, right? This is the actual gameplay trailer. You can't tell me this shit don't look more fire than the first one. They got new player models and shit like that, more characters, better animation system or new animation system, as they say. You can throw.
They had to show. What's his name? What's that boy name? Baldwin. What the hell is that boy name?
Lonzo.
Yeah, get his ass out of here.
Of course they're gonna show him. He's a big draw. They got the new season mode. Like, they basically seen the success of what they did last year and just doubled up on that. I commend them for doing this. I just love
it because it reminds me of NBA jams.
Exactly.
I used to burn my controllers. Man, I would play NBA jams forever.
I was telling my people at work about this, and I was all like, a game I'm excited for that's like probably under a lot of people's radars that nobody's gonna know about is NBA Playgrounds. They're like, what's that? I was all like, basically picture NBA Jam of today, and that's this game. And then they were all like, what? Like, look at that. Like, this game looks twice as good as the first one. And the first one wasn't even a bad game. It just suffered from server issues, spam, bad animations. It came out, like, the game was good, but, like, it slowly started deteriorating and it slowly died down. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the game still did numbers, which, you know, warranted a sequel for the game. And they added new features. I personally am excited about this game. As long as it's for $20 again. What up?
I love NBA Jams. This looks like an NBA Jams 2.0, whatever. So I'm satisfied. I mean, as long as they got the bugs out, the kinks out, I will give it a try.
Yeah, the biggest issue was the lag. Because I did a live stream one time, and I'll never forget this shit. I shot the ball, and it went in, and the game froze. Then all of a sudden, the dude I was playing against was on the other side of the court, and like dunked it. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? But
I hope I wish they would be like NBA Jams and put like, you know, remember how you put Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, Raiden the Sub-Zero in there and a few other
that would be dope.
Smash Scout, you know.
It would be dope if they had console exclusive characters though, because I ain't gonna lie, I love to give a nigga 60 with Crash though. Like, I would drop somebody off with the quickness with Spyro. Or if I was playing on Xbox, I would give somebody 80 if I had Master Chief. Like, shit like that would be fire.
That'd be dope.
That would definitely be dope. And on top of that, this game is coming out for the Nintendo Switch too. Which, by the way, Switch be winning when it has games like this that are just simple to play. But 4-player online gameplay, new playgrounds, and on top of that, though, dedicated servers. We have AAA games that claim that they can't get dedicated servers.
Billion-dollar companies that can get dedicated servers.
But you mean, right here, but you mean to tell me Mad Dog Studios can get dedicated servers, bro? I don't get it. You know what? Why they make a sequel so soon, though? Well, they had to, and I'm gonna explain to you why they had to make a sequel. Because this game, the first Playgrounds, actually still does have updates on it, whereas like game modes, it has like 2 new parts you can play at and shit like that, a few new characters. Shout out to the homie IKC, because he's actually in the game, which is fire. But they added like YouTubers and other players and shit like that, right? But not many people know that because of the half good, half bad launch of the game from the server issues and the player spam and shit like that. So as people dropped the game, yeah, they kept supporting it because people were still playing it, but it wasn't at the forefront the way it used to be on Twitch and YouTube and shit like that. So in order to basically recapture, or not even capture thunder, but basically make an even bigger lightning strike on the industry, they said, you know what, we got this much bread, we basically need to double down on what we did with the first one and make it that much better. So let's just make it number 2 instead of constantly updating a game that nobody's really playing. So why constantly update a game that nobody's playing and make a new one when they can do it?
It's, I mean, you know, it's the forefront of it. Of if you are enjoying the game, people will put their money into it.
This game didn't feature microtransactions either, which was a plus, by the way.
I like 2K and Call of Duty. You know, communities are just toxic. They want to you know, put money into the game so they can have an advantage. It ain't about fun. Like this game right here is, I can see this, like, you know, you buying like, you know, the special characters, console exclusive characters, you know, for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that 2K, like I said, 2K and COD community is too toxic for me.
I mean, this game is definitely fun. Comes out, next Tuesday, May 22nd. So please believe me, I'm streaming the fuck out of that immediately after the podcast. But believe that Fortnite, I love you, baby, but you're gonna have to wait on that one. But how are they gonna stay in the light this time and not fall off? Easy. They come out the gate shooting, because one of the biggest pluses that kept a lot of people playing the first one was the fact that it did not feature microtransactions till like maybe 4 to 5 months, and they weren't even like you could buy packs. You can just buy all the characters for like another 10 or 15 bucks or some shit like that. Then you have all the characters unlocked, but you still have to like grind and shit like that, which made the game fun because grinding in this was, you know, rewarding. I lost train of thought of what the hell you were saying. Fuck. Yeah, but I lost my train of thought. You said something that I wanted to talk about it, and I do not remember. Oh, fun. The biggest... I had to remember for a second. The biggest plus about this game is that it was fun. First and foremost, the game was fun. Like, you did have your type of competitive edge or your competitive mindset because we're human, and if you're a competitor and playing sports shit like that, you're not going to be competitive about the shit. But the game overall was just fun, though. Like, you enjoyed playing this. Even when you lost, you wanted to get your run back immediately and play some more. The best way for them to stay in the limelight is to literally keep the game, you know, 20 bucks or 30, however much it cost the first time. Do not include microtransactions in the game. Promote the shit out of it. They got money for ads to run on YouTube for the.
If they want to, let me throw this at you.
Oh, go
if
ahead.
They put microtransactions in the game. What do you think they would do? Like, you know, cosmetic. There's no creative character to build the attributes.
Nope, it's all pros.
So. Yeah, so I mean, and they're not. You can't like bump up, you know, Jordan stats or LeBron or Curry or.
No, they're all set.
Yeah, they're all set. I don't know.
Like the only way they could do it is if they did the player packs that you could get, then they charge for those. That's the only way they could add microtransactions to the game, and I figured that would turn a lot of the community off because it would divide it from the people who actually want to grind and the people who just buy the packs. So it's long. I mean, in this game they did because they didn't get a choice. And that was the best part. We didn't give you that option. You gonna grind. And the damn community fan base or whatever stayed for at least like a solid 2 to 3 months. But it wasn't until like the lag started kicking in. That's when it was bad. And not to mention the invite system was bad too. Like, as long as they fix that shit, we're good. As long as the game remains fun, we're good. What up?
I'm gonna take it back to Fortnite for a second. I was playing earlier, and me and my boys, you know, the guys I was running, my homies, we got a dub.
Oh yeah.
People who get dubs like in like squads, I think you should get at least 10 to 20 V-Bucks per game you win as a reward for winning.
I'd agree.
Not like the crypto key, you know. That'll get motherfuckers really playing the game, like the grinders.
Oh man,
I understand they want to play. I mean, they want to sell their battle packs and their skins. But Fortnite comes out. Yo, I was on there. They got 2 new different skins that came out today.
They be out here, but I like that though. I mean, if you have the battle pass, you get 100 per like tier or whatever. But if you, that's one thing I should did low key want to talk about anyways. But before we get to a little bit of Fortnite news, because I want to touch on that. Check out NBA Playgrounds. Support the devs. I mean, it's once every blue moon where we get a game that takes our mind off of like the constant aggression that some of these games that we always play, i.e., like the 2K, Madden, a COD. You know, it's good to have a game that it's just fun. At the end of the day, the whole point of it is just fun, because these games make us not have fun. They make it like pulling teeth trying to play them. So support the devs, support Mad Dog and Saber Interactive and all them. Make sure you cop the game May 22nd. I think it's like $20. I think if you buy it right now, it's like $16 on the PSN store. So make sure you go support the devs. But on to Fortnite news. Fortnite is getting a new weapon, and it's going to be the FAMAS. If y'all ain't seen
FAMAS.
Yeah, it's a burst FAMAS. So basically the same FAMAS that, you know, we've all grown accustomed to from Modern Warfare 2. People were complaining about it, saying that it was going to be weird, like why are they adding a burst and shit like that. And I'm like, look here. We have the common AR to the rare AR, and then the legendary AR to the epic AR, which is known as the SCAR, bars. Then we have the common burst to the rare burst. Then we have the FAMAS burst, which is going to be the epic and legendary. That's not an issue. I mean, this game adds sticky grenades that look like plungers. They add disco balls.
Those are my favorite things in the game. What are you talking about?
Like, they add all this shit. I don't understand the problem that some folks are having with them adding another FAMAS. Like, I would much rather have them the legendary versions. If anything, they can keep that suppressed SMG. They can keep that shit. They can go ahead and take that all the way back. Fuck that burst. I mean, that damn submachine gun. That thing can eat all types of ass. But another thing I want to talk about with Fortnite is what we would want to see in Fortnite as far as wins go. Now, Eric kind of took a little bit of my thunder with that shit, because I did want to talk about a reward that would be nice for Battle Royale. Like, the biggest thing about Battle Royale games that we all enjoy is that feeling of winning. Because you're pitted against 100 people, and then you're the number one person against 100. That's rewarding, and it feels good. I mean, every time I get a win, I get lit.
You got the keyboard and mouse users, which I don't think keyboard and mouse should be allowed on console.
I mean, I've talked to people about. I low-key agree with you, because as far as the shooting goes, Fortnite shooting is spotty and it's kind of selective anyway, so that doesn't bother me. It's the building, because they literally had their keys set up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's easy as shit to build.
It's not even the keys. I was watching a guy stream. He showed his mouse. He built a custom mouse where there's extra buttons on the side that one builds walls and one builds ramps. It ain't that serious. And they need to nerf that fucking pump, all of them, because I'm so sick of getting one-shotted with a pump when I have 100 health and 100 shield. But let me hit somebody, I get 9.
You know what's funny? We was talking about that shit, I think, in my previous live stream. And I have footage. I'm actually gonna make a damn what the fuck Fortnite video where it's basically like all the bullshit that I've had to deal with in this game. But I've shot people, and some of the folks in the chat can attest to this. I've shot people, got hit markers, and did no damage. And I was like, what? Huh? And I've shot people up close with a shotgun with like a blue tack, 9. Blue pump, 9. I get shot, 200. The fuck?
And then you get people, oh, maybe they did a headshot. Nah, man, not everybody gets a damn headshot.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, not everybody's aim is that nice, fam. Not everybody's aim is that nice. But I will say, while I do support cross-platforming play to the maximum, because there's no better feeling than bodying somebody on a different platform than you. That's rewarding. I will say, playing against a PC player is one of the most aggravating shits ever. Because the shooting, contrary to popular belief, because everybody thinks, oh, they're playing on keyboard and mouse, so shooting's gonna be crazy, it's not gonna be fun. No, I could body a damn PC player who's using mouse and keyboard when it comes to the shooting, because the shooting in Fortnite is kind of spotty and it's not always accurate the way you would want it to be. So I have a fighting chance, and for the most part, I be catching the bodies. But when it comes to that building, though, nigga, look, I ain't trying to say nigga too much, but bro, I've literally went against people and like their building skills is just on point. And I know they have Builder Pro in the game, but like you can kind of see like a PC because like the way that the boards are built to differentiate like who you're playing against. They go vertically instead of they go horizontally instead of like vertically or something like that. Like it's different that we can like identify it. And dude, like I've seen people build fortresses in seconds. I'm like, dude, there's no way to play on a controller. There's no way, because the way you would need to build, you would need that. You would need that fluidity of a mouse. Do it on a controller. Shit.
It is no. I know somebody that can build like that on a controller, but the way they be doing it, they be editing so quick. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's like I'm low key hating because when I watch them do it, I want to do that shit so bad. But I'm shitty with keyboard and mouse. But Fortnite as a whole, back to the topic at hand of what they should add. You said
a $600 mouse and we got a $59 controller.
That controller still kiss my ass because I go through these things too fast. I'm on my third one. But a free victory skin every season like they do with the umbrellas. I would like that actually. A free victory skin, it doesn't have to be that sexy. It could just change the color palette of like the base skins. Like so you get like a red shirt, black pants, and like some white Timbs or some shit like that. And like a red cap that says #1. That would be fire. I would fuck with that. A free skin instead of a free umbrella, I'm pretty sure everybody in the community would agree with that. Or if they gave you like, 10 to like 30 V-Bucks per win. People would grind their asses off. Like
win, not like points where you get it a win or lose. If you win solos, if you win, duos or squads, you get like you said, 10 or 20 or 30. That ain't gonna hurt their pockets.
Yeah,
because there's people out there. As soon as a new skin drop, they don't like grinding. They're gonna pay for it.
You damn right. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm one of them people. If I see a skin I like, I'm going ahead and drop this quick little 5 to 20, depending on how I feel that day, and I'm copping that skin. So like Fortnite, Epic out here making that money. Like they ain't hurting on the bread, bro. They ain't hurting on the bread. So they could spare a free skin every now and again. 10 to 20 V-Bucks per win. And we're not talking you get a V-Bucks every time you play. No, we talking about straight W's. If you ain't taking W's home, then you ain't getting no skin. If you want a skin, you gotta get a W. Like Epic, I'm gonna have to tweet y'all about that, brother, because that'd be some fire shit. That's it. We ain't asking for every time you win, you get 100 to 300 V-Bucks. That's kind of ridiculous because then like 3 wins or whatever, you already got a skin. We get it. You kind of want to grind. You got to make that money that way. It's tempting to buy the microtransactions, but you don't have to because you can, grind up the season pass or play the PvE. I understand that as a business, and IMAX, the game's free to play anyway, and it's overall enjoyable. So I'm not hating on the hustle. I'm just saying that would be fire. My man said twerk emote for the hoes. Yo.
It'd be just like Grand Theft Auto all over again. How dudes were making female characters just to quick story time.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Quick story time. Me and my boys is playing GTA I want to say we're maybe 6-7 months into it, right? So we're playing, just customizing cars or whatever. So goes up, high heels, skirt, dressed to the fullest, the character, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then the girl comes up in the car, it's custom. We looking at it, and my homie says something, was like, yo, man, is that that? And then all you heard was like, yeah, that is.
Yo, that's fucked up.
The hell?
You out here catfishing on GTA, though? That's what we doing?
You breaking up bad.
Yeah, I hear it. My damn connection be on that bullshit sometimes. You gotta wait for it to stabilize low-key. Alright, now we back in yellow. Now we in green. Fuck my connection here. But
like people be on that weird shit when it comes like Who's gonna be out? It's gonna be more dudes with the twerk emoji than anything.
I believe it. Just niggas is weird, but hey, whatever floats your
Yeah,
boat. If they had a twerk
it's just
emote, though, that'd be
weird.
funny as shit, though. I'm not even gonna lie, but it has to be the right twerk, though. Like
I want a damn crip walking emote.
facts. If I can get if I can get that emote, then like an authentic Harlem Shake, not the crazy one, the one I grew up with, the actual Harlem Shake. I'm dropping dough immediately. Like that's A1 money. But on to the final topic at hand. Damn, I'm dying. Andre 3000. Now, if y'all don't know who Andre 3000 is, go ahead and I don't even know what to say to you. Just go talk to your parents and ask them why they let you down as parental advisors. Because
True MC.
like, bruh, like him and Big Boy formed one of the most iconic in my top 5 greatest groups of all time, Outkast, right? Now, Big Boy has always remained in the limelight, you know, dropping new music, new projects, shit like that. His last one was Boomiverse, which was pretty damn dope. It gave you that speaker box vibe from, you know, their last joint album. And Andre 3000 has, you know, been on the scene, but he's not gave us, you know, the music that we want. He hasn't gave us full project, and we all know Andre's dope and he can get busy when he wants to, right? Well, recently he's actually released 2 new songs. One was let me find it. One was like he released 2 new songs on Mother's Day, and one of them I gotta find the name of them shits. Give me one moment.
He's always been like the top 10 best MCs and me like the dude he can flow. He's an artist. Man's like he's all around artist. You know, he raps, he I guess you want to call it singing. He acts, you know what I'm saying? He had his own damn cartoon. How many musicians can say that, you know, they had their own cartoon? My oldest son, when he was younger, he used to watch the shit out of that cartoon.
Yeah, okay. I found the songs. They're actually on Spotify. You have to go on Andre 3000 Spotify, or just type in Look Ma No Hands. He dropped 2 songs. One is Look Ma No Hands. Another one is Me and My To Bury Your Parents, or Bury. You know what the fuck I mean. I will say I've actually listened to the tracks, and they really sound not. I don't really know how to put this shit.
I don't want to rapping.
Yeah,
you're doing like the singing thing.
A mixture of both, kind of. But like it has like a type of. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play y'all like a little piece of it. But it has like kind of like a more relaxed vibe to it. Like he's not snapping on it, which by the way I would love for him to snap on a song. I'm pretty sure everybody would agree on that because ain't nothing better than when you hear somebody just going berserk on a track. But he's not fully. He dope as fuck. We not gonna forget that wild shit he be wearing. I mean, when you dope like him, you get away with it.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the Erykah Badu syndrome. You think about it. All the niggas that was with Erykah Badu be dressing weird. Q-Tip, Andre 3000, Common. She got that weird nookie.
Jazz, that's the word I'm looking for.
She's so binding them fools.
I have to turn this shit down a little bit because you boys not trying to get no copyright claim.
What's the ghetto music by Big Boy? I mean, you know whenever they did the Love Below Speaker Box album, how they had the different videos.
Yeah,
that shit was funny when he rolled up. He was like, "Fed up, graduate," and he was like, "That's my work." He's like, "Put it down." He kicked the box like, "Fuck your box." He ran back to his truck.
Yeah.
Videos.
He says she got that woke pussy. I mean, we can sit here and talk about Erykah Badu because it seems like every dude that she messes with, I don't want to say go crazy, but like they just be like real, just out of it. Like they don't even care. Like they just be at peace. Like I low key want to date Erykah Badu just so I can know what that feel like. Like I'm low key hating now. Let me slide her DMs real quick. Let me shoot my shot. Oh, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm about to shoot my shot at Erykah Badu. Now, you don't know me, but you want to know. But yeah, so make sure y'all check out Andre 3000's new music. Also, make sure you go check out Royce da 5'9's new album, The Book of Ryan. I will give y'all my favorite tracks: Caterpillar with Eminem, Dope with Boogie.
Versus with Eminem, man. Come on. Royce is a dope ass rapper. He don't need to have Eminem on every damn song.
Shit, when they're together, they do some crazy shit. Done with Boogie. Boogie, matter of fact, Boogie, I will tell y'all this. Make sure y'all listen to West Side Boogie. He has a song called Nigga Needs, which is fire. His entire project, what is it? The Thirst 48, fire. Make sure you check that out. He has that one, Dumb, Pablo Boat with J. Cole, which is, it's alright. Then he has one track on the album where he's like literally telling a story about his abusive father. Like on the interview he did with the Breakfast Club, he actually talks about how this is one of his most personal albums that he doesn't want to talk about, or like that he's ever gonna do, because it talked about like a lot of shit that he's seen growing up. And he has one track where he's like basically telling a story about how his dad would like abuse him and his mother and shit like that, right? And how his older brother would always try to protect him, but would like kind of wild out a little bit too. It's definitely worth a listen. Like, it's one of my favorite story albums. Like, 2018 is not a bad year for music so far. Like, it's not. Go ahead and do that for the culture tracks.
I'm a movie guy. You know, I really didn't get. I love music, but you know, I'm a movie guy. Like, I don't really watch. I listen, check for albums and new songs. If I hear something I like, then it's dope. But I love movies and, you know, shit like that. But quick question.
What up?
When is that Black Ops 4 reveal?
Oh, the Black Ops 4 reveal, it is May 17th. And if we know anything about Black Ops 4, or not even Black Ops 4, about Call of Duty, matter of fact, let me go ahead and then talk about this. So while I'm at work, you know, I watch YouTube. I stay on the scene, making sure I know what's happening, right? Why the fuck did I get a damn ad that was all of 5 seconds and it just showed the 4 bars of Black Ops 4 and it just said May 17th? Activision, you gotta run my fade for that, bro. But as for the Black Ops 4 reveal, all it's going to be is just probably some type of gameplay. Not even gameplay, it's just gonna be like them talking about the game, what they're gonna add to it. If anything, if y'all remember the Black Ops 1, what is it? The Black Ops 1 reveal they did like years ago, then it might be something like that. Though. What's up?
You know, because they always show campaign. You know.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be like. They're gonna save the multiplayer for E3.
There's no campaign. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show the battle royale shit. Yo, man, they got battle royale in there, dog. I'm done.
I mean, do you really believe that they got battle royale
though? They are known for stealing from every popular game.
I have a hard time believing that they would do some stupid shit like that. Like, how would it work?
Battle Royale games are coming out, and it kind of pisses me off because, you know, PUBG is kind of like, you know, well, H1Z1, you know, DayZ are the, like, you know, the originators of it, you know.
Yeah.
But like then we got you know, PUBG kind of brought it back up there, and then Fortnite took it to a whole nother level. Then you got all these new companies that's trying to get on the battle royale craze and shit.
Speaking of which, the company that did Lawbreakers, fuck, I don't remember the name of the company. They're actually closing down. They're stepping away from games for a while because 2 of their games that they released flopped. Like, Lawbreakers came out, and it was a game that was not as easy to play nor marketed that well. And then they did a battle royale game called what was that shit called? What was that? Radical Heights, and it was basically a 70s battle royale game that was kind of remnant of the Running Man or whatever. Like it was bad, and so basically the company behind those games or whatever is closing down because they are not reaching their quota in sales, so they're going to take a break. Hopefully they come back, because I do not like hearing about or studios closing, because that's people out of jobs and shit like that, so I feel bad about that. But when you're releasing projects that aren't doing that well, and you're just trying to rely off the name itself, or, you know, people trying to learn new games and shit like that, and oh, it's cool, whoever likes it likes, whoever don't, that shit ain't gonna work in gaming, bro, because if nobody likes your shit, we gonna trash your shit. You gotta know that. Beyond Two Souls is amazing.
To be honest with you, in my opinion, COD is dead in 5 years. Because people are going to get sick of it. I mean, nothing lasts forever. The way they're pushing, give me your money. I don't want to see a battle royale mode. I don't.
Well, I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and say that COD's gonna die. They've been out here for damn near 13 years.
Look how 2K had their goal. They actually started listening to the community because they're like, that's the worst thing a company can do is think they know it all. And then, oh yeah, you know it all. And then when your numbers drop, then you're like, what the hell did we go wrong?
I mean, it doesn't help that Fortnite came and took away the popular 2K YouTubers. I've actually talked to a few of them, like, behind the scenes before, and they're like, I don't even like this game. Like, I just play because my fan base enjoys it. Like, I'm playing it for them, not for me. Like, I have to, like, force myself to play it. And it's shit like that. But
look how T Mart and all Ali and all of them dudes got exposed for, like, fake, like, live, gameplay. They were pre-recorded.
Oh, shit.
Games, man, they do this shit for a check.
I mean,
the beginning of YouTube, it was for the love of everyone. Once money comes into it, it's a whole new dynamic. It's a whole new freaking look at Sniper Wolf. She don't even do gameplay no more. She make videos about gold diggers on the lifestyle channel or some shit. I don't know.
Well, the problem about all that is that when you come out on YouTube and you just want to be known for one game, and that game starts going bad or in a way that you don't like it, you're kind of stuck with it because all those people sub for you to play that one game. That's why you'll see a lot of people make another channel so they can play other games and shit like that. That's why it's good to come out the gate not being boxed into one thing, and that way when people are drawn to you, they're like, oh, you do this, you do that, and this and that and third. Like, that helps. What happened, Perry? But
I tell people all the time when, like, in my live stream, I say, if you're just here for Call of Duty, then you shit out of luck. I play Resident Evil, Uncharted, Metal Gear, Batman, freaking Lego, Tomb Raider, all those shit. Saints Row. I'm an all-around gamer. I don't just fuck with one thing.
Well, the principle of being a gaming channel is being just that, a gaming channel, not a specific gaming channel. Like, if you identify your channel as gaming, then your audience should know that you play games. And it's obviously your responsibility as a YouTuber to be able to be like, not even be like, but play different games. And they're not being surprised, like, oh, alright. Maybe they should be surprised when you play an old game that they thought that they were the one who knew about it. That's rewarding. But before we end the podcast, I must first off shout out to the goddamn gaming motherfucking Naughty. Shout out to the squad over there. Make sure y'all check out the app via iOS and Android, and also check out their website. It's on like all platforms, shit like that. It's also easily accessible via mobile in case you don't feel like downloading an app because you ain't got the space for it. You go on Google Chrome or whatever your damn web search engine is and check them out. They post the latest on all things geek. Make sure you go check them out and say that Wu sent you so I feel important. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the gaming deals. This is going to be a segment I'm adding to put y'all on game even more. So, for my PS Plus people, the games that we get for May is Beyond Two Souls, Rayman Legends, King Oddball. For PS3, you get Risen 3 Titan Lords, King Oddball, and Eat Them. For my people who got the PS Vita, you get Furman's, King Oddball. That must be popular. And that's about it. But for my Xbox folks over there, the games that you get for gold are pretty damn good, actually. You get Super Mega Baseball 2, which is like a goofy baseball game by what I've seen. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, meh, and Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, meh. What up?
We got Phantom Pain a couple months ago.
I don't like Metal Gear that much. I respect this movie, but I don't like it. I don't like playing it. Let me put it that way.
Phantom Pain was trash.
I heard that. Well, wasn't that the one that was like 2 hours?
It was trash. It was trash.
Wasn't that game that was sold for $60, but like it was like only 2 hours to beat or some crazy shit like that?
Oh, that was Metal Gear Zero, Ground Zero.
That's the one. Okay, that's the one. I remember because that. Okay, now I got it.
It was $30. It wasn't $60. It was $30. It was like a 2 hour. There's like 2 or 3 missions.
But I remember TVH way back in the day made a video talking about like they tried to sell it for $6, but like they went back and sold it for $30 once it got exposed that it was that short. But you get Metal Gear Phantom Pain, and that's Xbox One.
State of Decay 2 drops this week.
What day? Friday?
Yes.
All right, so for all y'all looking forward to State of Decay 2, I'm probably going to check that out. May 18th, that is this Friday. For my Xbox 360 people, you actually get a fucking classic with Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage.
Ooh, that was the game right there.
Look up gameplay of it. It might look bad, but that was a game that I remember playing on my Sega and at my homegirl's house Sega. Bro, that shit was so goddamn fire. And they had it as arcade too. And yeah, and then you also get a Vanquish. So that's what you get for Xbox. For my PC people, let me see if I can find it. Make sure you go check out Humble Bundle. Okay, that's the old ass stream. Whatever. For my PC people, check out Humble Bundle because that's where you get all the good bundled games. Whatever, they had a Rockstar sale a few months ago, and that's how I got a shit ton of Rockstar games. But this one is the War Games and the CryEngine Games pack or whatever, or two different bundles. So with the War Games, you get Panzer Corps, including the Allied Corps DLC, Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition, Insurgency. That's for whatever you want to pay for. For Tier 2, this one is $4.32. You get Day of Infamy Deluxe Edition, Glory Victus, and 8-Bit Armies. For CryEngine Games, Tier 1 is $1. You get Poria Beyond the Valley, The Land of Pain. You get CryEngine 5 samples, CryEngine webinar training videos, and the Crisis Animation Pack for any of y'all interested in that shit, I guess. For Tier 2, for 10 bones, you get Miscreated Early Access. You get Snow Pro Pack DLC, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. I don't know how to say this, but it's UAYEB. That's like literally the word, so UAB. We're going to go with that. You get Rise Son of Rome, including the Egypt Asset Pack, Underwater Demo Level, Robinson the Journey Asset Pack. That's for 10 bones. As for Tier 3, which is the final one, for 15 bones, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, Homefront The Revolution, Deceit Asset Pack, the Climb Asset Pack, and that's about it. And for those of you who do not know, whatever you choose to pay, so if you want to pay for $15, you get everything that's in the $15 tier and above that. Humble Bundle is amazing, and it helps you stock up on your damn Steam library. I highly suggest checking that shit out because it comes in the clutch. You know what I'm trying to play bathroom real quick, show support. Word. Make sure everybody in the damn stream hit that like button too while you at it. But those are the deals. Eric, you got anything else you want to cover before we end the stream?
Pretty much, you know, come this Friday, make sure you subscribe because State of Decay 2 I will be live streaming it on my Xbox One. I can't wait. I've been waiting months for this.
You have been talking about it for a minute now, so.
Man, I'm super. Now, if they division me with this shit, I'm going to be pissed.
You're going to have to shed the thug tier for that one. I understand your pain.
Thug tier, I'm going to. Ain't no thug tier, I'm going to cry.
He said, I'm going to cry. Well, I ain't got nothing more to say. Hopefully. Actually, I do have an announcement. To make. Your boy out here about to get his own website. I got, you know, shit going on in the background right now. It's WooZillaGaming.com. The website's still a work in progress. It's still like in early workings right now, but the website's going to be full of all things gaming culture and a little bit of music here and there, primarily gaming and shit like that. So I'm going to keep y'all updated on that per podcast, let you know what the process looking like. But yeah, your boy got his own website. It's coming along good, so make sure y'all check that out when it's fully released. Make sure you subscribe.
On the website, it's going to be Eric Rain reviews, too.
Eric Rain reviews.
Yeah. Stuff I don't like.
Make sure you check out the homie Biggie channel, the homie Eric channel. Both links are in the damn description box below. Make sure you go check them out, hit that sub button, as well as mine. And make sure you check always receive notifications on that shit. This was episode 14 of the Run Those Games podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed. This will be up on SoundCloud tonight because I'm recording while streaming, so we actually lit now. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit. Right. And we out.
Make sure you subscribe because we are the next big things coming out.
Facts. Now we out.